Ya halo guys, selamat pagi, selamat malam. Hari ini gue mau ini ya guys ya, mau review tentang spesial program terbaru ya guys ya. Ya nggak review sih, cuma nonton, kita nobar aja nonton ini apa namanya spesial program yang terbaru dari Genshin Impact yang di Nodkrai ya guys ya. Ini gue pengen kasih tahu caranya. Kalian tinggal masuk aja menu Paimon ya kan. Terus masuk ke ininya guys, masuk ke pesan. Nah, ini nanti kalian ada pesan. Nah, ini kalian tinggal ini aja tuh. Apa yang terbaru? Preview informasi terbaru versi Chandra, Tarian, ombak salju dan hutan rimbun. Nah, ini kalian klik aja ininya ya. Yang biru-biru ini nanti diarahin ke Chrome ya guys ya. Nanti kalian pasti diarahin ke Chrome. Oke, langsung aja kita kliknya. Langsung klik ya guys ya, langsung klik. Ya kalian pakai browser apa ya terserah kalian, langsung klik aja ya. Oke.
This world has always been so. Life abides no reason, for none are born by their own consent. Death abides no reason, for it cannot be defied, even by those who see it coming. Time abides no reason, for it deprives us all equally, yet brooks not a second to be reclaimed. Space abides no reason. The ruler of space stopped the golden-haired twin travelers and mercilessly tore them apart. No. This looks more like Rhinedottir's doing. Please don't litter other people's spaces with your bizarre creations.
Unsurprisingly, all life here has been rendered unstable, tainted by the ruler of space. I have seen enough to know that repeating this experiment would be fruitless.
You seem to wield my power as if it were nothing but a plaything for your amusement. Although merging with you has stripped me of agency, I shall still continue to voice my disapproval. My dear Rhinedottir.
You have my respect, Naberius. Your nagging is one of the only things that can get under my skin.
And you, Istaroth? Why did you bestow history upon them?
I had to find some way to pass the time, did I not? After all, it's clear that Asmodee is not here.
Well, perhaps you could share your input a little earlier next time. But you're right. There's no trace of Asmodee here. Where has she gone? Anyway, it's time I put this space out of its misery.
These meetings are just a formality. Does it really matter that only 3 of us are here?
I, for one, think that we should find her. Since the Heavenly Principles cast us as shades, not one of us has ever missed a meeting.
What if she just switched sides? Finding her would do more harm than good.
Now there's an interesting idea. Better than being devoured.
Just switched sides? You make it sound like such a trivial affair. We are shades, shadows of the Heavenly Principles. It's unthinkable. Unless she loves her new master more than her own self.
Ronova, do you know that you're being watched?
By whom? Whose gaze could pierce this far? I remember those eyes. It was just before I placed the curse of immortality.
Ah, yes. He's an old acquaintance of mine. I'm sure that working for the Tsaritsas helped him let go of his past obsessions.
The Cryo-Archon. With her paltry powers, she dares set her gaze on the Heavenly Principles.
The Heavenly Principles have yet to awaken. If I were her, I wouldn't pass on that opportunity either.
My dear Rhinedottir, you know I cannot allow you to think that way.
It was purely hypothetical, Naberius.
For lack of a direct order, I say it's time we intervened. Of course, to the extent permitted by the rules.
The gaze of the gods has always been considered a blessing. Hence the origin and meaning of visions. People have always yearned for the gaze of the gods. And yet, it is said that when mortals look directly upon the gods, they invite their wrath and retribution. And what of it? Lives will be lost, a nation brought to ruins. So be it. It is nothing I have not endured before. I already know the price of gazing upon the gods. So tell me, what is the price of killing a god? The god stays silent, as if the thought had never once crossed his mind. To all those who dare not look up to the heavens, Her Majesty the Tsaritsa says this. Behold, even the gods have their limits.
Inspection over. Return to your posts.
Make sure the Frostmoon Scions don't pose a threat.
Per the Pale Star Edict, we are to retrieve the damselette from Nodkrai, whatever it takes.
story of the moon? That tale begins long, long ago.
Mister! Nafa's starting her story already!
Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, the moon's a long way off. We might go hungry, but at least we have plenty of time. Hey kid, that headpiece of yours is pretty unique. Who designed it? Could you hook me up?
In that era, there was no boundary between life and death. Willpower flowed freely among countless beings. The primordial being that once ruled this planet made 3 moons rise from the earth. It was not until the funerary year that the primordial voice once again cried out in the darkness.
My lady.
The Frostmoon Scions again. A laughably futile rebellion.
O pale white frost moon, I, your loyal emissary, and scion of Hyperborea, beseech you to cast down your gaze from the celestial dome above. May your gentle tears pierce the frigid night and grant us, the forsaken and forgotten, your guiding light.
You didn't come here for the story, did you?
Finished already, huh?
No. It's just a greater storyteller than myself has come. Now, beyond the moonlight's reach, an ancient shadow brandishes its hunting claws, taking aim at the stars.
You're right. I came here for the moon.
I'm afraid you have the wrong person. Now, be gone.
In the water, the future mirrors the past. The veil of lies is slipping. Time is short. The moon's fall is nigh.
Here at last. And things look even messier than last time.
Well, Miss Alice, shall we begin?
There's no rush. and I'd like to catch up with an old friend first. And you, young man?
Let's part ways here. I have an old score of my own to settle.
This is where our spaceship landed when Lumine and I first arrived in TEYVAT. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship.
The wild hunt came. It passed through all the graves.
Lighthouse, hope, everlasting night.
Look upon my flame. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace. Be silent. To dust. The long sleep beckons. Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet so beautiful.
Ad Astra Abasask. Welcome to Nodkrai, Dominion of the Fatui.
Please, here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make the great Lord Saint-Lefay your first port of call.
Interesting. Sincere apologies. I am unable to come down and greet you at the present moment. I will have to converse from up here.
Do either of you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this household. Chew on this. Flash attack!
Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Nodkrai, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy.
They say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past.
I am still trying to piece together the many fragments of our past. It is a story not only of the Frost Moon Scions, but also of the moons themselves. We Frost Moon Scions are the last descendants of the ancient golden realm of Hyperborea. Follow me and bask in the soft light of the moon. Forest, protect us. For the everlasting forest. It is also said that when the moons shattered, most of their fragments rained down upon this land like stardust. Yet, successive generations of Frost Moon Scions have always passed down a prophecy that one day the moon goddess would return. That prophecy did indeed come to pass, though not quite.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me.
The Fatui built their research facility on top of the remnant over on Paha Isle, but they've had their sights set on the one here, too.
The sacred relic of the Frost Moon Scions. It's been stolen.
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call, a friendly warning, if you will. I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way.
The Frost Moon Scions will never hand over anything to the Fatui. With your blood, we shall draw an inviolable line in the snow.
No irregularities detected in the duct. You're wrong. Just because Nodkrai lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply establishing a new order.
Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Assessing risk level maximum.
The Curatorium of Secrets has always striven to abide by a policy of strict neutrality. We do not take sides with any faction in Nodkrai.
Moon Goddess, please save us!
I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away.
Are you wondering if your sister might be in cahoots with the Fatui?
I'm not asking you to trust me. Just don't try and stop me. Take care. The moon can be treacherous.
Ya halo guys, gimana kalian udah nonton kan? Nah kalau kalian udah nonton semuanya ya kan, ya apa namanya, kayak udah kalian tinggal balik lagi nanti ya kalian klaim dulu lah ininya apa namanya primo gamenya. Nah kalian dapat kurang lebih 300 primo game, udah kalian tinggal klaim aja kan. 1 2 3 300 ya guys ya, ini 40 primo game ya, gua dari tuker kode aja. Oke, makasih guys kalau udah nonton video gua. Kalau maaf kalau ada kekurangan. Oke. Sampai ketemu lagi guys. Bye bye. Thank you guys ya.